Yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Team Gullit YouTube channel. My name is Renzo and today I have a special EAFC 24 squad building video for you. And this one is going to be about 100k, 250k and 500k teams. So if you don't have the budget, you might want to just see it as something for the future. Let's hop straight into it. Starting off with this 100k team. We recorded this Friday night, so release day. If the prices have changed a little, seek for alternatives, but you know in general what you can do. So, starting off with Muriel, Deulofeu as your strikers. They both have 4-star skills, which makes them very usable indeed. And also they have brilliant pace. And yeah, like I said, for the price tag, for a team worth a total of 100k, you can't ask for much more because else the price is going to be too much. Then we have Zaccagni and Felipe Anderson, both 4-star players as well. Very pacey, they will function down the wing as best as possible, but don't use them as a striker. You can imagine that Muriel and Deulofeu have a bit better finishing. They're not the greatest finishers, but I think Muriel tops it all out of these players. So if you're planning on playing a team that has only one striker, go for Muriel. But in general, the teams that we build are usually based around 4 attackers, 4 defenders and 2 midfield positions, because then you can, well, with the previous meta, you can use pretty much any formation. And at left back we have Nuno Mendes. Can't really go wrong with him. He's a bit short in general, that's the only problem with Nuno Mendes really, but he does the job. He's fast enough, he has some defending attributes that are very decent. 80 defending is pretty decent for a fullback, but yeah, like I said, he's probably the most expensive player together with Kimpembe. This is really where the budget goes into. But we also have the midfield, which is costing a little bit with Zambo Anguissa and Renato Sanchez. Renato Sanchez being really overpriced as always, but he's just a FIFA myth, right? And yeah, if you can get somebody else in the position that you feel comfortable with as well, you could go for him, but he links up pretty nicely with Nuno Mendes there. Then at the back, like I said, we have the Kimpembe, but we also have his partner in crime, who is way cheaper, Bremer, who in my opinion is a pretty, well, maybe a hidden gem with just 84 rated, 80 pace, good defending. But he's only like 15k at the moment, so that is really not a bad shout if you ask me, for maybe even different teams if you're using a different team already. Then we have Dodo at the right back, just pacey, right back. Don't expect much from him as long as you can keep track of the wingers. And then Miret in goal. So this is a fun 100k team, and yeah, we all have to start somewhere, so don't expect too much out of these players. The 250k team, we have Darwin Núñez and Osimhen up top. So we're not gonna have too many skill moves here, true that. But we do have a lot of pace and a lot of physicality and good finishing for sure. Osimhen has 91 finishing, which is incredible. 4-star weak foot as well. Darwin, and this is something we posted yesterday as well, the evolutions. If you're going for him, then this is a solid team to, well, at least start off this week with. If you are managed to evolve Darwin Núñez, he's gonna be very solid pairing up with Osimhen. He already is a decent card, but then 4-star weak foot as well, 93 pace, 85 shooting, 84 physical is what you can get him up to, so definitely worth it. The wingers, Cuadrado and Di Lorenzo are on the right hand side, and Chiesa and Spinazzola on the left hand side. So on the left hand side you have 4-star on both players, and Chiesa is a very good player in this game. I'm telling you, he has great dribbling in this game, so try him out. And Cuadrado, yeah, he's not really that offensive, he's not really that defensive, he's just an all-round player, has 5-star skills still. Can't really go wrong with him. Seeing the budget, this budget is mainly allocated to our striker Osimhen and having a solid backline. As you can see, we have Zambo Anguissa in there again. He is really solid, and for the price tag of like 5 to 7k, I think can't go wrong with him. And then we have Matheus Núñez, also a very low rated card that is pretty expensive, but his stats are good and he's probably gonna be a bit like Renato Sanchez. But in the back we have a solid central defense of Gvardiol and Saliba, who, yeah, in the end both are, well, not extremely good cards, but in the Premier League you're paying another tax. Like I said, somebody like Bremer could easily be better than Gvardiol, but hey, we want to show something different as well, so that's why I'm not putting him in there again. But if you want to save some coins, definitely try and get Bremer in there. And in goal we have Hugo Lloris, who got a massive downgrade, but then again, you want to have a goalkeeper from some sort of form in there. So this team is gonna cost you on average like 240k. I'm not sure what the prices are gonna do tomorrow by the end you're watching this, but you can easily invest in a better goalkeeper in the end. And then the 500k team, last but not least, and as you can see here, this is where we're getting into the bigger players, but also not too big, because the way the market is already shifting is that a lot of the mid-tier, well, not even mid-tier, the A-tier players are not that expensive anymore. But then again, if you want to get 11 of them, yeah, they can get expensive, but the S-tier players are super expensive, like Mbappe, Stephanie Juniors. Anyways, we're gonna start off with Kolo Muani and Iñaki Williams. Iñaki Williams has a very poor weak foot, only 2-star weak foot, but he does have 4-star skills and he's very quick. See if you can utilize him as a second striker, with Kolo Muani doing the main job, but I can also see him maybe functioning as just a powerhouse down the wing. But you shouldn't ask too much else from him, because he can literally just run, dribble a bit, and he just needs to finish it. Passing isn't great, and you don't really want to have him turning with his agility, because he's not the most agile player. Kolo Muani just is a solid option. Like I said, the next tier there is Mbappe for the striker, and that's gonna cost a lot. Then we have on the wings, we have Giabi, who is a very solid player, looking very good, and also having the possibility to put him at left mid is really why he is in our team, because that was gonna be a tricky one, because our main money is in Ousmane Dembele. He's 86 rated. I don't know why he got upgraded that much, but fair enough. 5-star, 5-star, can't go wrong with him. He's gonna be our main player. If you're playing, for example, 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, you wanna put that man up at cam, trying to do everything for Kolo Muani and Iñaki Williams and getting into those dangerous spaces. With, for example, Diaby just supporting as a left central midfielder, with Frankie de Jong as your CDM and Pedri as the right center mid. I can see that diamond working beautiful with this team. Frankie de Jong and Pedri, can't really go wrong with them. They're not the most physical, but hey, we wanna play beautiful football with this team. Lots of pacey, technical players, except for Iñaki probably putting up some force in there, with very good jumping and being able to head the ball. But at the back, we're looking very, very solid. Nuno Mendes, again, can't really go wrong with him. Rudiger and Araujo, and those are beasts. They are really good at the back. Rudiger got a downgrade, but hey, these two are costing you around a little bit over 100k. Solid. Just don't go look anywhere else. Militao is the next, probably, but it's not necessary. These are good enough. And then we have Llorente, who's excellent. You can use him at center mid as well, but at right back he's gonna function very well, and he's only 25k. He doesn't have skill moves, which is a bit unfortunate, but he does a great job at the back down the right hand side. And then to finish it off, we have Jan Oblak in goal, who's never really gonna disappoint. One of the better keepers back in the days, has fallen off a bit, but still very solid. And yeah, Courtois and Ter Stegen are just way too expensive. So these are your teams. Like I said, you don't have to copy them. If you do, tell me what the results were, but I hope I have inspired you guys a little bit, starting off with the teams, because we have so many players. I could go on and produce another 10 videos of these. Guys, enjoy release week. See you guys in the next one. Ciao, ciao.